Hi everyone, Mollie Gross here, and today's Ask Mollie is from Lauren. She writes, "My husband and I have been married for 2 years, but we've only been able to live together for 9 months of that time. We already have a 2-month-old daughter. I find myself becoming more and more stressed over our reunion the closer it gets. While I'm happy that he'll be home, I'm nervous at the same time that the reunion with his family will take away from our time. How can I respectfully set boundaries? I need to get to know him again." Lauren, my heart goes out to you. I've been there. Honestly, I don't know one military wife who hasn't been faced with this challenge. So you're not alone, and what you're going through is totally normal. Okay, there's a couple options that you can do. The first thing that I did before John came home is I sent out a mass email to all of his friends and family, and I asked them to please send him a welcome home email. And in that email, I kind of laid everything out, because you have to remember, they're civilians. They don't get your lifestyle. They don't know what's going on. And so what I said to them was, John will be coming home. He'll be on a different time clock. He'll be back in America again. He'll be adjusting to a lot of different things. So instead of being bombarded by phone calls and visits, could you please send him an email so that as he is rested and as he's adjusted, he could read that and know that you're welcoming him home? We got an amazing response. It worked out really great. So that was a nice way of John and I kind of letting everybody know in a nice way what we needed to prepare for. The other thing that you need to do is you need to talk to your husband and decide how you want to do the reunion. A lot of military wives that I know, and what we did is we took a week for just us. John and I were the only ones there at the reunion. We took about a week for adjustment to just be together and be in the house and get to know each other. And then we allowed the family to come in, or then we went to places. Now, you have a 2-month-old, so there's going to be a lot more adjustments for you and him. And plus, you may want some alone time without the baby. And so a lot of my friends, they kind of want grandma and granddad there because they want some alone time. So maybe you guys can go out to dinner. But I do make one suggestion. I would not have anyone staying physically in your home. Let them know that you can get them maybe a hotel on base that's a little less expensive. So those are some easy boundaries that you can do. Ultimately, no matter how your reunion goes down and who is there, you and your husband have to be on the same page for it. You need to talk about it and have the conversation. And it would be best if it comes from him. I have seen that when the wife kind of says, this is the deal, we're going to have 2 weeks to ourselves, and then you can come visit, the wife gets a backlash, and you don't need that on you. So if there's any way he can call home or send an email to you to forward, I really suggest that. I hope that this takes some weight off of you so that now you can get excited about getting your hair done and your nails done and the reunion dress and all this kind of stuff. Listen, reunion is an exciting time. I don't want you to set all these high expectations on it, and you also need to tell his family not to put high expectations on this because it's going to be a time of a lot of adjustments. But I hope that what I helped you with today took a lot of the burden and anxiety off you, because if you're just honest and yourself and just forward and very clear, communicating with extended family and friends, and also set up options for them with the communication, I think everything's going to be fine. If that doesn't work, you can ditch being respectful, and you can tell the family that you and your husband are going to be up in the bed having wild, knockdown, drag-out sex for 2 weeks, and you don't want any visitors. It works. I tried it once. Okay, I'm Mollie Gross. If you have your own question, please visit molliegross.com/askmollie. Please, if you're another military wife and you've got some advice for Lauren, please post it on YouTube underneath this message. And if you haven't yet, pick up my book, Confessions of a Military Wife. Thanks so much. Semper Feisty.